If there's any time that it's important to relax and love yourself, this is the time, okay? This is a time to really be okay with who you are from the inside out, for where you come from the things that you believe, even your flaws. It's time to accept yourself for who you are, because this is what will allow you to receive what you've been waiting for, okay? I feel like with you, it's like there's so much that you've been trying to get together with yourself that you're not realizing there's so many opportunities to take advantage of right now. Like, you've grown so much, and you've been growing so much for so long, and there's so many opportunities that have just like even surpassed. Like, there's things that you could have been on God, okay? You could have been got it, but it's like you kept growing, and you were like, I want to keep growing. But at some point it's time to relax. I feel like you're burning yourself out, trying to hang on to things that you used to do, things that I don't know, it's like you're trying to get a grasp on so many things, and once you get a grasp on one thing, you want to grasp another thing, and once you grasp that, you're like, okay, what's next, But I'm getting it's because you feel like you want to be so strong, and you want to have it all together before, like, you're that type to do all your work and then enjoy your rewards later, right after you finished everything, right? You like to get all the work out the way. And I'm getting that it's okay, like, in this life, that's not really realistic, because there's always going to be something to work on, and it's best to find a balance. That would be the best work that you can do right now, is to find who you are in a balanced way, and accept your flaws, and accept the things that you want to actually become as well, and start working on that. But give yourself that time, but also live in the moment and accept the things that are coming to you now. Like, once you make a little money, or get a little energy to be happy and stuff, there's actually things here that's going to help you celebrate. Like, maybe somebody's going to ask you to go out to dinner, or go like celebrate with them, and it might be all on them. Like, you don't have to pay for anything, but then you're like, no, I didn't really hit a point where I feel deserving of that yet. It's like, that's where I'm getting, like, you just don't feel like you deserve to celebrate. You don't feel like you deserve to relax, when that's literally all you deserve right now. Like, that's all you need, is to fucking relax. Okay, we have the strength card coming out, so I feel like it might take more strength than you realize to actually be okay with where you are, than to actually pull yourself out of that situation. That's what really what will pull yourself out of it, is when you actually just accept where you are. It's just like a miracle is going to happen, because I've been saying it a lot in my readings. I don't know if this certain collective that I'm listening to right now is on a certain path. They just need to like keep up with this message, but this message has been very repetitive, that you have already put in so much work, and it's time for you to relax. Okay, it's time for you to relax. Your ships are coming in, okay? Like, only so much you can do, and there's not much more you can do that will actually like give you more right now anyway. Like, it's still gonna take some time. Like, you can be doing all this work, but it still might take a couple years for the stuff that you're working on right now to actually come in, But the things that you've been working on a couple of years ago, is actually like your rewards are coming in right now, and it's time for you to reap them. Like, start to enjoy that, okay? But I'm getting that you're very over fucking whelmed by, like, you're putting your focus on one thing, and then you focus on another thing, then you focus on another thing, but then it's like, it's not giving you enough time to actually like come back to yourself enough to be even focused on another thing yet. It's like you're constantly outside of who you are. You're never yourself anymore, And what I mean by that is you're never in the moment. So we have the focus card. It says, life is a divine dance to the music we hear and make. Fast, erratic drum beats segue to soothing erotic darkness with bells. Stop and listen to the music, not of the ear but of the heart, the practice of the true musician. How does your heart describe you as its host? Are you a true dreamer whose light shines through the weavings of existence, or are you a magnificent wild horse tethered to a merry-go-round? Be your heart and let it tell you who you are. Waves of music linger in echoes around you. Mount your wind horse and gallop from your heart through your arms and fingers, beyond all tethers into freedom of creation. Heed the eagle's call of the wind. Okay, so this is like giving me that image, like, like I said, y'all, it's like, are you that horse on a merry-go-round, or are you free? You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to stop live in this circle, this point where you just feel like I have to be occupied, I have to be doing this, I have to be doing that, and just start to be free and have a more spontaneous life. Okay, so deservingness came out. Deservingness, okay? It says, you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels see how amazing you truly are. And that's really wrapping up the fucking reading. Like, y'all, please please relax. Like, you're already perfect. I don't know what traumas you've been through that make you feel like you have to always be fucking working, because, you know, we have our parents that be doing that too. Like, make sure you're always studying, make sure you're always cleaning your room, and like, it's never enough work that you've done to actually sit back and play or even enjoy yourself. It's like you're always doing something, and when are you going to feel like you deserve it, you know? But the thing is, no matter how you were brought up, it's time for you to unlearn that, because really, it was just God's way of showing you the difference between that life and the life that you really deserve, which is, one of those was fucking slavery at the most. Like, at the very, like, it's not, it wasn't helping your spirit, okay? It was very, you know, it was just very, what's the word? I can't even, like, it's just not, like, you're way more than what the fuck people wanted you to be or expected out of you, you know what I'm saying? Whether they wanted your room clean, they wanted good grades out of you, whatever, you were able to do way more than that. Don't get me wrong. Like, of course, that was good, that was easy for you to do. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, a lot of that stuff that you were asked to do, it was almost dumb. Like, when you were asked to clean your room and stuff, like, you know that you have to clean your room, but that's not what you're focused on right now. And I feel like, you know, you knew that growing up, but it just was like you became so accustomed to being a good kid, and that's okay. Like, it's good to be a good kid and stuff, but eventually it became to where, like, you stayed in this mindset of always just finding something to do for somebody else and never, like, finding what is your soul telling you to do right now. And actually, by the way, you're doing a lot more than you have to do, okay? Like, you forgot that you were doing more than you had to do. You got used to it. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I need y'all to understand that, like, y'all are not obligated to keep doing that shit. It's okay to relax and just slack the fuck off. And it's not really, you're really not slacking off. That's what I have to call it to y'all, because you feel like it's slacking off, but it's not. It's taking the time that you need for yourself, because that's a need too. It's a necessity to really breathe and recuperate and allow your other side to come in, because you're not just fucking flesh and bones and muscles. You can't always be strong, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all took something for that. I hope it resonated with y'all, and, you know, if it did, please comment for me. Please give me a thumbs up and help support the channel by subscribing and hitting that bell to stay notified, okay? I love y'all so much, and thank y'all so much for supporting, okay? I'll see y'all next time.